Many people remember the first time they got to vote in a presidential election. For some of you, this year might be your first. Our Steve Harris spoke to 6 longtime voters about their first presidential pick. Presidents most of us only know from the history books.
What do you remember about the first president you voted for? Thought I'd talk to some longtime voters and see what they remember. I met with a group of seniors at Fairwinds River's Edge in St. Charles who voted for presidents I've only read about. 86-year-old Gordon Prinster remembers his first ballot cast for a president.
JFK. He was a young, clean-cut looking guy, nice looking, and he inspired us.
Dick Ampleman is 95. He voted for Harry S. Truman. So did 98-year-old Dolores Railing.
My visual remembrance is him in the back of a train waving to everybody. And that's what I did. I waved. I just thought it was wonderful.
And he says the buck stops here.
And 100-year-old Ginger Robinson.
I did take a bunch of teenagers to see him, and he spoke to us and played Missouri Waltz.
Their presidential pick prevailed, but they didn't know about it until the next day.
We went to bed thinking, well, we lost the election. In the morning, we were very happy when Truman was the winner.
Would that camera make me look like 50?
Now for Rosalind Hartwick, who's 101, it was FDR. Back then, there weren't a lot of people with cars where she grew up.
The solicitors for the candidates would come to each house, take you to your polling place, wait for you until you're voted, brought you back home.
And at 104, Carmen Weber also cast her first ballot for FDR.
Save the country, really.
But she remembers voting for JFK, too.
He's good looking.
Now, my favorite story belongs to Dick. During the LBJ Goldwater election in 1964, he didn't like either one. So he wrote in Mickey Mouse.
I wrote in Mickey Mouse.
That's beautiful. So Mickey Mouse got one vote that year. Hey, at least he voted. Steve Harris, First Alert 4.
Hey, Mickey Mouse for president. That sounds like a new one.